DS proximity to newly created money. That single rule explains why inequality exists in almost every country, under every government, in every era that uses modern money. And once you see it, it's hard to unsee. Imagine two people, both work full-time, both are smart, both save carefully. One slowly falls behind, the other gets richer without trying very hard. This isn't bad luck, it's architecture. And right now, this rule matters more than it has in decades, because more money has been created in the last few years than in most of modern history. And whenever that happens, the gap doesn't just widen, it accelerates. To understand why, we need to stop thinking about money as something new. Money isn't just a tool. It's a system with a very specific order. Here's how it actually works. New money doesn't appear evenly. It never has. When a central bank creates money, it doesn't drop it into everyone's bank account at the same time. It enters at specific points. Banks, financial institutions, governments, large corporations. These are the first receivers. They get access to money before prices adjust. That timing advantage is everything. Because prices don't rise instantly. They rise gradually. Assets move first. Stocks, real estate, bonds, businesses. Wages move last. Sometimes years later. Sometimes never fully. This effect has a name, but you don't need the name to see the result. If you're close to where money is created, you buy assets early. Those assets rise as money spreads through the system. Your wealth grows. If you're far from that source, you feel the price increases first. Rent, food, energy, education. Your salary reacts slowly, if at all. Same system, same money, completely different outcomes. This is why inequality isn't an it's a timing problem baked into the design. Now here's the uncomfortable math. When money supply grows faster than real production, prices must rise somewhere. If asset prices absorb most of that increase, asset owners win. If consumer prices absorb it, wage earners lose. Over the last few decades, asset prices have exploded. Wages haven't. That's not a mystery. That's the rule playing out. Publicly, we're told a different story. We're told inequality is about education, or effort, or skills, or personal responsibility. Those things matter, but they operate inside a system that already tilts the field. Two people can make equally good decisions and still end up worlds apart because one had early exposure to assets, and the other didn't. That's the irony. We praise saving cash, but cash is the thing that loses value fastest when money expands. We warn people about debt, but controlled access to cheap debt is one of the fastest ways to gain assets in an inflationary system. We celebrate productivity, but productivity gains increasingly flow to capital, not labor. None of this requires conspiracy. No secret meetings. No villains in dark rooms. Just incentives. Banks earn by lending. Governments prefer inflation to default. Markets reward scale and leverage. Everyone is acting rationally. The outcome is still unequal. Zoom out far enough, and you see the pattern repeat globally. Countries closest to global capital flows accumulate assets. Countries further away absorb price volatility and debt. Within countries, the same thing happens between classes. The money system doesn't ask who deserves wealth. It asks who gets the money.